I nominated Tommy because I realized how much he had done for so many people, the community and friends and family.
I was raised by a single-parent mother. She did not have a college degree, but we lived in a duplex on Druid Lane. It's still there today. We lived there so I could get the advantage of going to Holland Park.
We met at what was then called Highland Park Junior High. And in those days, he was Tommy, so he's still Tommy to me and always will be.
I was half a block away to the football field and watching Doak Walker and Bobby Lane, and Doak Walker became my idol. And then to be able to play sports at Holland Park was just a real thrill for me.
One of my favorite memories of being at Highland Park was when we were seniors and my husband Bobby and Tommy were baseball captains. And I'm sure it was their little nudging, but I had the privilege of being the baseball sweetheart.
The coaches I had through Highland Park were really people of character who challenged us. So again, that's one of the many blessings of having gone to Holland Park.
The rest of us were in high school, and Tommy was in high school, but he knew that he had a future, and he was already planning for that future.
It was a real eye-opener to travel the state and see how many kids had not gotten the same educational opportunity that I'd gotten. And I think that's what caused me to become so passionate about improving public school.
Tommy is very, very passionate about education, and it's certainly to the advantage of everybody.
If we set the bar higher and we set standards higher, we set expectations higher, we expect more from our kids, we'll get more from our kids.
He has done boundless works for education.
We have 52 million children in U.S. public schools today. That's the future of the country in every single respect. And I'm a tremendous optimist about our country. I've lived long enough to as a matter of fact, the day I was born, the German army marched through the streets of Paris. And I often wondered what in the world my mother thought that day, and saying, what kind of life would little Tommy have?
He's not looking for accolades. He just wants to make it better.
And there are schools that work in every state. So what we need is the public will to make sure that takes place everywhere.
Tommy is always there. And you know that he's always going to be there, and he's going to keep on being there for all of us.
My mother always tried to tell me I needed to pay attention to this young lady named Pam, and because my mother was pushing it, I never would do it. And then when I became a senior in high school, I suddenly looked up and said, you know, maybe my mother was right. And I started dating Pam when we were seniors, and I'm happy to say we've now been married 57 years. So we've been very blessed with a wonderful marriage, and it's all, again, due to Holland Park.
And he just was always aware of what the Highland Park schools were doing. Tommy, I am so proud that you have won this Distinguished Alumni Award from Highland Park. It is more than deserved and way beyond time it should have happened. You were such a special part of our memories at Highland Park.
I want to thank the people who nominated me for this award and supported me in this endeavor, and because I'm so grateful for what Holland Park did in my life, that to be honored by Holland Park is very, very meaningful. And thank you all very much, and I'm very grateful for this honor. Thank you.